So that event there in Casey, did you see CBS Sunday Morning this weekend?
Did.
I know, me too. Casey featured. We featured, their really huge things that they have there in town.
Rocking chair.
Yeah, here on CI Living too. But it was nice to be able to see that go national and see Central Illinois get a little positive attention. Very cool.
Yeah.
So imagine a home where all the lights are tied to one switch. So if you turn one on, they all come on.
Not good. Well, that's how most homes are heated and cooled with just one thermostat. Adding zones to your HVAC system is today's Angie's List report. Some rooms in your home stay warmer or cooler than others. A zoning system, the combination of a zone panel, thermostats, and a series of dampers can keep temperatures more even.
Say you're asking for cooling upstairs, the dampers for downstairs will close and block off the cold air to downstairs, and then the air conditioner will come on and all your air will go upstairs.
Zoning an average two-story home costs around $2,500.
The optimal time to install a zoning system is when the house is being built. So if you're in the process of building, talk to your builder and see if it makes sense for your home.
Two zones with their own thermostat works best for most homes. Having more zones doesn't mean greater efficiency or savings.
Installing a zoning system isn't going to make your home more efficient. You're not going to see it on your utility bills, but what you will see is a much more comfortable temperature throughout your house.
Some people try to zone by closing registers in different rooms, but experts say that can do more harm than good.
We'll see people close every register in the first floor to try to force more upstairs, but that can make the air conditioner run too cold and freeze up.
Interesting to see, and you don't think about those things.
That's right. So here to help us get it all figured out, Troy Lanz of Lanz Heating and Cooling is here.
We've had you on the show before, Troy. So
Good afternoon.
It's good to have you back. This is interesting when you look at that Angie's List. I always think about zoned systems for bigger homes, but that's not always the case, right?
No, you can zone any home that has multiple heat runs in it. For example, like your bedrooms versus your rest of your house, your living room, and your kitchen and so forth. You can zone the bedrooms separate, and for efficiency and comfort.
Yeah, which is really good because especially if you have people who want to keep cool in one room and people that want to keep hot in the other room.
Right. There's no use wasting that energy on the whole entire house.
Yeah.
So what are the benefits of zoning?
Some of the benefits of zoning, it could save you up to 30%. You can heat and cool where you need it. For example, if you have a home office during the day, but your bedrooms, you don't need heating or cooling there, you can close those off and heat the space you're in.
So is it just done through technology, or is this something that I have to go around and close doors, or do I have to make additions to my house or do other things that are...
No, it's through technology. You have the thermostat, which goes to your zone panel.
Okay.
And then that zone panel talks to the dampers. You have rectangle ones here for the rectangle ducts and round ones here for the round ducts. And there's different applications for each, depending on your situation you have.
Talk to me a little bit about, you're saying for the ducts, which I would recognize in the home, did these go in all of them?
The rectangular ones just go in the main supply ducts.
Okay.
And if you can get that there, that's the best. But if that application doesn't work, then you go to the round, and those go in each individual run. So if you have 20 runs in your house, you need 20 of these dampers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow. So we're looking at these two different thermostats here. Why is the zoning one, where does it go? Do you have to, like, tap on it, or is it all controlled from the thermostat?
It's all controlled from the thermostat, and then generally the zone panel control is hooked to your furnace in your basement.
So you can like control, I want my bedroom to be 70 degrees and I want my office to be like 78 or something when I'm not using it.
Correct.
All through that thermostat.
Well, you have multiple stats. For every zone, there's a thermostat that correlates with that zone.
Which makes sense because you need to make sure that you're adjusting in each place.
And you can program that to your needs.
Well, and I'm going to ask about that too. So the technology just keeps changing over and over. I mean, are we going to get it to the point where we're going to be able to do that like from an iPad or from my phone?
Absolutely, we have that now. Smart thermostats, you bet.
Really? Huh. So I can do zoned heating from an app on my phone.
Correct.
Wow.
So if you're off on vacation, you want your whole system off. Then when you fly in, you want it to be cool when you get there.
Or if you're in the elite and have a vacation home somewhere, or you winter in Florida, Hey, works both ways.
Yeah, good point. Want it nice and cool when I get to Florida. I love it. Okay, so talk to me a little bit about pricing. I suppose it probably matters based on the size of your home or how much work has to be done,
Correct.
right?
Generally, you're in the $2,500 range.
Okay. And you're going to make that up, you're saying, over the long
time.
haul.
Right. Your equipment's not going to work as hard either because you're cooling or heating smaller areas.
Yeah.
It doesn't run as long, and it'll last longer for you, so there's some benefit there as well.
Good point.
Is there a better time to have this installed season-wise?
No.
It doesn't really matter?
No.
Interesting.
Easy.
Estimates are free, so it doesn't cost a look. You can kick the tires.
As it were, don't kick the technology out.
Right.
Troy will not be very happy.
How is this different than what we saw at the Empty Nesters Expo?
The Empty Nesters Expo, wow, that's a rough one to get out, was a complete a complete system just for that entire room.
Okay, this
so if you
is
don't want to,
zoning.
correct, it's a different type of zoning. So if you don't want the indoor head hanging on your wall, or it's less expensive to do this, or the application.
And then I wanted to ask, are there certain homes, like we have a wide range of homes, some that were built in the 1800s, some that go all the way up to, 5 years ago. So are there certain homes where this works better than in others?
It'll work in any home as long as you can get it in the ductwork. Now, there's some instances where the ductwork's not accessible. Say, for example, a finished basement. The home could be 4 or 5 years old, but if everything's covered up with a sheetrock, probably not going to spend the money to tear it all out and start over.
Huh, interesting. Well, it's just something to consider.
And you can build these into new houses too, I
Correct.
imagine. So
Yes,
some
yes.
planning before you get that new home built.
All right. Well, Troy, thanks.
Great to be here.
Well, it's always fun hanging out with you. If you need more information, we'll connect you at ciLiving.tv, where they're going to make your comfort your priority.
I love it. Yeah, that's so interesting that you can do that and make that easy.
I hope that thing was not accurate when it said it's 82 degrees in here.
That wasn't much fun.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
good.
I was like,
Good.
it is feeling a little muggy, but I didn't think it was that hot. All right.